So hello and good morning. For some of you it might be a first visit, so I would like to orientate you around the allotment. And I haven't been here for quite a few days, so people perhaps are not gonna finish everything I promised in the last one, like having lots of raised beds complete, but we will certainly build a couple today. So let's have a look. In a distance there you can probably see or make out the horse. That's our main manure machine, and Nigel is digging some of the well-rotted manure in a distance. Now this is the allotment. This part of the allotment is old disused chicken coop, and what we have here, this is the original part. We built 7 raised beds. They are really containers, like lots of you do, lined and so on. And there was a point I almost regretted that, but not recently, and since this winter again the field, it does flood. It's quite low, and there is a stream. Let me show you, there is a stream behind us and water is still standing. Later on, the same year, I mean last year, we added another 3 beds and quite an expensive polytunnel. And also a friend of ours donated a cold frame, which she no longer needs, and I've got a few things in that cold frame which I placed last week because the weather improved from really freezing to quite reasonable. So in this long bed we have some onions and garlic, and I don't think they did so well because it's quite low, and although this one actually is no dig, it doesn't have a plastic bottom, I personally think it might be still quite wet, so the onions and garlic just took off, although they've been sitting there for a couple of months. These are the onions in containerized bed, which were probably planted 3 weeks earlier than these on the right. The difference is absolutely staggering. And behind that I've got the cauliflowers and still a few beetroots really for leaves, a few more spring onions from last year, which we couldn't dig up previously last week because it was just so, everything was freezing. Some more garlic. This used to be brassica bed, which is now being amended. We're going to finish amending it today. And this is behind that is some Swiss chard, again that's going to be cleared, and some perpetual spinach, and we still have the herbs and so on. That's going to be cleared up, and hopefully this month we're going to harvest the purple sprouting broccoli, which I just harvested whole whole container. And in between those we have giant garlic, the very large elephant garlic, and that is sprouting very well. The central bed in this arrangement is the flowers, because you know, bees and pollination and all that is at the heart of it. I'm quite keen on introducing the bees to the garden this year, in fact in April, and I'll show you where. Now over here is this used chicken coop, and at the moment is a storage for cardboard, because the other storage for cardboard is used for horses' hay, or Ace's hay, his name is Ace, and some blueberries in containers. And these are our soft fruit. I'm going to try to recover the surface today with some more cardboard and some more wood chipping, because obviously the grass came through. Last year we used paper, newspaper and cardboard. So in this bed, and I'm going to uncover that for forevermore, I think. We'll put something different here. This is some more garlic and some lettuces and strawberry bed, which is going to be transferred to the bed behind. So that's the strawberry bed, and then further down there, I'll show you later on, is we're preparing for asparagus bed. And here's Nigel. He's coming with fresh load of manure for that brassica bed for the recover. And here on the other side is my friend Trisha, who often contributes to these videos with her dog China. And this is where we exchange lots of gardening advice. This is where all the consultations happen, on the sort of Trisha's walk on the border. We're looking forward to next one. Oh, that's okay. We're going to be putting some more beds, and we just had wood delivery last week. So while Nigel is making some more raised beds for this area, I'm just going to take you on a little tour to the back, when we're actually planning to do a few more things this or coming year. So we are just coming up here to the asparagus bed, which hopefully will be planted in April. And behind that is a very large willow tree, which needed to be cut back a bit. It was actually splitting and too heavy and fairly unsafe. So in this area I'm hoping to have hive, and we're going to clear this up and do a dead wood hedge on the back, and it will be, well, not really a meadow, because meadow takes years to make, but a wildflower lawn, and that's going to continue if we pass just through here. This is another bit all the way to that fence there, and to the fence to the side. All that area hasn't been touched for years, but we have big plans for it. We would like it to be like a polyculture forest, with this old wildlife pond to be cleared out, rejuvenated, and hopefully have some frogs in. So these are the plans for next year. It was originally, I think, fenced off because of the horse used to eat the neighbors' hedges. So now that this is all fenced off, we can return that to the rest of the garden. That is all for today. We managed to finish a couple of beds, amend couple, put some cardboard on the soft fruit area, and also cover a couple with protective netting. See you next week. Bye bye for now.